live here on. Oh, somebody already in there? Holy cow, that was fast. I'm sure I just saw somebody in there.
I know.
What did I drop here?
Nothing.
Oh,
Oh, monkey.
it looked like somebody was. I dropped a monkey. It's better than spanking the monkey.
He dropped his monkey.
Drop the monkey. Remember that Peter Gabriel song, "Shock the Monkey"? Gotta watch that video sometimes. Anyway, so I'm not seeing anybody in here. It looks like somebody did come in, but I'm seeing 0 and 0.
Scared them away.
We scared you away. We thought these guys are crazy. You didn't like our thumbnail. That's what it was. So anyway, guys, if you're around, join in. It is just after 6 p.m. Pacific time here on the Southern Gulf Islands. Nice day today. Started off foggy. And then, man, what a sunrise. I got an awesome sunrise video. So that's what it's looking like outside. You can see out there, it's nice and green. And there's a splash of color way in the back of our property there. And anyway, there's Wendy's geraniums.
I want to show you, today was the market.
Was the market? Oh,
Tuesday
right.
market.
Oh, okay, we got a watcher in there. We got another watcher. We got a
wow.
thumbs up. So, there we go.
yeah,
Just got home. Duck killer Clyde.
Oh, hi,
Hope
Duck
you got a
Killer.
whole load of ducks you've killed.
Oh my God. Here, I'm going to show you. I was at the market today. Fresh carrots.
This is locally grown here on
Locally
Salt Spring Island. So Wendy
grown.
goes to the Tuesday market.
Beautiful beets.
Oh, those beets are awesome.
those nice?
Yeah, those are good beets.
And
Hello, Wendy from Clyde.
Hi, Clyde.
Look at these. Aren't those
And
beauties?
what else? Oh, like a bag of mixed lettuce.
Mixed lettuce.
And
What else did you get at the market?
what else did I get?
Betty is fixing dinner. Nice.
Hold on.
We'll be right over.
I got
Wendy bought sandwiches.
Sorry, nice bag.
I bet you
bag
Betty
of
cooks a good dinner.
tomatoes.
Wow, you scored.
Got a
You scored.
huge
Garlic. That is
Huge
oh, those are
garlic.
two. Those
two
big garlic. So they might be
Butter?
Russian.
Russian.
They're Russian garlic. Those are beauties, man.
Those are
I don't know, you guys like garlic? Do you ever cook your duck meat with garlic? I'll tell you what. So the other day,
Sorry.
I just got out of my new community tab. I just got shared this out of my new community tab. Oh wow, cool. So
Oh.
you're in tune with Gulf Island Rock.
Oh, sweet.
Banana Joe, Costa Rica plan going well.
So this-
Yes,
Tell them this whole bag
Yeah.
of this
Yes.
big bag of produce
nice.
cost
How much?
me,
How much was it? $50
was about $19.
$19.
It's great.
We love garlic. Yeah, garlic's good for
love
you.
Garlic. We could plant some of these in the
So
garden.
$19 Canadian is about $5 US.
No.
So anyway, yeah, the Costa Rica stuff's going good. It's just a slow process. That's what it is. It's a pain in the butt. So I ordered a birth certificate with my mom's name on it and my dad's name on it. It showed up in the mail today with the wrong name on it. So now I got to phone them again. There's always these stupid glitches. So I got to phone them tomorrow, and I have to tell them to send the right birth certificate. My birth certificate with my mom's first, middle, and last name on it, her maiden name, and then my dad's name on it as well. First, middle, last. That's what they want. That's what the Costa Rican consulate wants. So back on the blower tomorrow. So everything's taking a little bit longer, but that's okay. But I got my pension stuff all straightened out. Why I got community tab, but hey, I'm not complaining. No, I don't have I don't know. I don't know what community tab is, but it sounds kind of cool.
Well, I think it's your bar at the top.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay. It's the bar at the
And-
top, the bar.
Yeah, because
Well, I'm not seeing it here because you got a full screen on this iPad.
Yeah, there's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So anyway, yeah, nice day here today. Tomorrow I got 1 week left of work. One more week left of work and I'm all done. It's going to be like the permanent vacation. And but like I'm not actually done with the employer till November 30th. That's my last day employed with the Parks Department because I'm taking up holidays. I'm using up my holidays. The pension people said, Joe, use up your holidays. So I got like a lot of holidays. So I got to use up all my holidays. November 30th is my actual last day of work, physical work, and or being employed with the company. And then December 1st, I start to collect my pension. So it's cool. It's pretty exciting. It's kind of like I always get excited before I go on holidays. But the thing about holidays, they always end. This is never going to end. This is going to be like a permanent vacation. Actually, I think Aerosmith had an album out called Permanent Vacation a long time ago. And I told you guys yesterday, a guy came and bought every single one of my albums. He was so happy. And then I got a guy that wants my hockey card and baseball card collection. And I got a stereo, a lady coming for my stereo tomorrow. So I got a lot of stuff to sell. I got tons of stuff to sell. I'm not looking forward to you retiring. I'm going to miss your winter. Oh, the winter snow. Oh, man. I am so not going to miss it. If it snows this winter, I'm so not going to miss getting up in the morning and going to work and working out in that crappy weather. When it's pouring down with rain, I can just listen to it hit the metal roof on our house and not have to get up and work. And like, I'm at work in the dark. And, sometimes it's cold out there and it sucks in the wintertime. I'm still wearing my shorts. I mean, I live in shorts, right? I wear shorts pretty much year round. But when it gets really cold, I do take them. I just put my long pants on. But
Got a sore knee today.
I got a really bad sore knee, so I got it wrapped up. But I'm looking forward to being somewhere else. So this time next year, I pray that we are somewhere else, warmer, and then I can be live streaming from our new house and our new garden in Costa Rica. Right, Wendy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you think about it, it will happen. Summer doesn't want to go. Well, that's good. That's like in Ontario too. I'm looking at James's videos, and it's definitely summer in Ontario, but they're at a much lower latitude than us too. I don't know what latitude it is down there. I think isn't it like 44? Maybe it's at 4. It's the same as Northern California in very southern part, like Point Pelee. We're 48. I mean, so we're way up here. Vancouver's 49. We're 48. I think Seattle's 47 something. Or maybe they're 48.
Nice.
Seattle's not that far south of us. But anyway, fingers crossed. And hopefully the rest of the paperwork will come and go. When we get this paperwork that comes in, we have to send it to the consulate. So Wendy's taking care of all that because she's really good with paperwork, and I ain't good with paperwork. I hate paperwork. It
It's
sucks.
slow.
And she helped me with my pension too. There's a lot of stuff to figure out with the pension plan too. So we were on the blower yesterday, and we totally completed all that. So that's all done. So now I just have to sit back, get a few more paychecks from work, and then start collecting from the government, which I've been paying into forever. And then it'll be good. It'll be a lot better down in Costa Rica because the dollar goes a lot farther.
Yes.
The colones
Colones.
goes a
I don't know
lot
if we're saying
farther
that right.
than dollars go here on
So
Salt
Joey
Spring
and I
Island.
are going to take Spanish.
We're gonna take Spanish.
We're going to need
You know, I'm gonna take Spanish. That's when I'm probably gonna buy an iPhone, and it's got a translator on it. So, where is the restaurant? And I say it in English, and it comes out in Spanish. Wendy's gonna speak Spanish. I'm just gonna have it on a translating device, right?
No, we're
That's what I'm gonna do.
No, it's
So
good to.
anyway, I'm going to show you what it looks like out here. This is what it looks like right now at this time, this far north. Okay, I don't know what it looks like where you guys are, but this is what it looks like here on Salt Spring Island. So that's how it's getting pretty dark early now, and you can see the Stevenson screen back there. You've seen it before, and you can see some palmy friends, lots of palms down there. And anyway, what I wanted to say is so one of the guys I work with, they have a big farm on St. Mary Lake down the road from us. And over Thanksgiving, I guess before Thanksgiving, they lost a lot of sheep. They had a big sheep kill at Justin's place, right? So,
Hey, last name?
no, over Thanksgiving. So they called in one of the South Ender guys that's been on the island. The family's been on the island since the 1860s. And he's got hound dogs, tracking hounds. So they tracked the cougar. They got it. They tracked it. And they nailed it. They popped it. And so he showed me a picture of it in the back of his truck.
Justin?
It was a big one. It was a big mountain lion.
That's just down the road from us.
Yeah, big mountain lion. That was killing. Didn't even eat the sheep. Killed a whole bunch of them.
Are you serious?
Just looked like some of them it just swatted with his claws.
No
So
way.
it was sitting on the tailgate of the truck. He showed me the picture. It was a big mountain lion. Big. Yeah. So his the granddaughter actually popped it. So Ted that came up here and looked at the deer kill. Do you have a stream? Put that aloud as you can. I don't. What does that say? I missed that. So anyway, they got it because it was wiping out a lot of the sheep, right?
How's your volume? Check the volume. Maybe that's what he meant.
Oh, the volume. I don't know.
Did he say volume?
Is there
As loud
volume?
as you
Is that what you
can?
mean? Okay, I don't
Or
know how to
is he
adjust it
too
on
loud?
this. Am I too loud?
This is.
How's?
Oh, you had the volume way down.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, your volume was on low.
I don't know if that
No,
does that make a difference.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
if the
sure-
volume
I'm sure
here
it
makes a
would.
difference with me. Does it?
It would for them,
Can you hear me okay now? This is Wendy's iPad. It's not mine.
but the volume was turned down.
Oh, so you guys, that's why we're losing people on here. I said, I dare you to scream the word potato. Potato. Do you dare me to scream the word potato? Potato. Is it potato, tomato? Is it clematis, vitamin, or vitamin? So my ex, her mom was British, and she would say vitamins. I'm gonna take my vitamins and clematis. She'd say clematis. I say clematis. Is it Dahlia or Dahlia?
Yeah.
I think it's Dahlia. Am I sitting on a sofa, a Chesterfield, or a couch? What am I sitting on, folks? What,
Roof, roof.
what is that? What am I sitting on? Is that a couch? Or is that a Chesterfield? Or is it a sofa? Is it a serviette or a
I call it a
napkin?
sofa.
I mean, people in the States say things different than Canadians, and
It's a
Canadians say things
fainting
different. It's the same
chair.
thing, but I know what you mean. So I think when I was in a restaurant, and I've been to lots of restaurants in the States, is it a serviette? Do you want a serviette? And here we call it a napkin. We don't call it a serviette, do we? It's a napkin. Do you want a napkin? Right? Is it a roof or a roof? Is it a crick or a creek?
Ketchup or ketchup?
Is it catsup or ketchup?
Z or Z?
Potatoes. You smash them. You boil them. You fry them. I love potatoes. We like
Yeah.
potatoes.
Yeah.
We like.
I like those white spot potatoes.
Oh, she likes white spot potato. I like the fries from
Eggs
A&W.
Benny.
I like the whites. I like the A&W fries.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like actually rough cut. Hey, GD Gardens, how's it going? I like the rough cut fries with the skin on them still.
Boil baby potatoes and then half smash them and cook them in oil. And
Really?
Get crispy, crunchy.
You know what? I just thought of
so
something.
good.
We should celebrate the American Thanksgiving this year. You know why?
That's
Because
what
we're
I-
here. I'm not working.
That's right.
I'm done. So say tashimi, tashme,
Tashimi.
tashimi. No, it says no. I don't think that's tashimi. Is it tashimi?
Tashimi.
Tashimi.
What is tashimi? Is
I don't know what is that. Tashimi. I know what sushi is. Sushi.
Tashimi?
Huh?
Is it sushi as well? Tashimi.
I don't know.
Sushi?
Say tsunami. Tsunami. Yeah, maybe we should we should actually celebrate the American Thanksgiving here. So since we're missing out on Maui, we used to celebrate it every single year, the American
Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving.
for
We've
what?
already had our Thanksgiving
There is
here.
no free.
That's why we were over. Actually, we had it, and then we went to Port Renfrew, and I'm missing Port Renfrew. You know what? I wish I was there. I really like that town. It's a town full of rednecks, and they don't buy into all this crap that's going around the world. It's really a nice place to be. Say Tin Tan Tau Alpha Akbar. Tin Tau Alpha Akbar.
Tin Tao.
Tin Tau. Tin Tau. Sounds like a North
We have a guy
Korean
named
communist name.
Tin Tao here.
Where?
Well, in Salt Spring, his name's Tin Tao.
Really?
Yeah, that guy. He's blonde, blue.
Tin Tau. There's a guy. She said there's a guy here named Tin Tau. Who's that?
Tin Tao.
There's also a guy named Kejang Ga.
Ah.
Kejang Ga. Yeah, that's a wild name. He's a Chinese or Mongolian dude. Kejang. I says, hey man, I like your name, Kejang Ga. It's a pretty cool name. Salt Spring Studio annual general meeting. Salt Spring Studio. Hey, something just popped up here. You gotta,
Really?
you gotta go to Salt Spring Studio. So anyway, Wendy went to some dancing a couple nights ago. Brazilian dancing, and it was an awesome place because there was a ton of people there, right?
Probably about 12.
12 people, but you don't social distance there and you don't wear face
They had
coverings.
100.
Brandon White is a broken and smelly Tin Tao. I think he was actually in here yesterday. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, was that like
I'm
a troll?
Tawa Tin. I don't know who Tin Tawa
Is
is.
there a troll, you mean?
Oh yeah, there's always trolls around, right? So anyway, it was interesting today walking through the park where things usually make my blood boil. I just kind of looked at it today and I go, that's nice. Oh yeah. Oh, there's some graffiti on the wall. Oh boy. We'll just try to take that off. Oh, I couldn't get it all off because my graffiti remover didn't take it off. Like usually I'm like, he's a trollager. So usually I get really upset when I see graffiti or vandalism because I got to deal with it, right? But now I only got a week left of work, and it's like, you know what? That's life. I'm not going to let my blood pressure blow through the roof of my head over it anymore. I'm just like, okay, those guys will deal with it. So next Wednesday, it's going to be weird when I finish at my day of work, and then I'm totally done. I think I'll do a live stream that day. I think I'm going to do a live stream. Yes. So exciting. So exciting. It's like finishing school, but then I got to work for another 40 years. Graphical paintings in bathroom. Yeah, this was in the women's washroom, and it said some nasty stuff, but nothing ever surprises me. It probably was teenagers that did it. My tomato plants snapped. Oh, no way. Really? We cut ours down. We cut our tomato plants down, if you know what I mean. We cut them down and dried them out. She put them in the food dehydrator. So anyway, Wendy's looking at a dehumidifier because in Costa Rica it's very humid. So that's what we got to buy before we go. From now on, I'm graphical paintings, bathrooms. You who won't care. It's just graphical. Yeah. No more videos of. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not going to be cleaning any more public washrooms. I'm not going to be doing any more. I clean up a lot of garbage every day, tons of garbage. So not going to be cleaning up any more garbage. Not going to be doing any more cleaning up any more dog crap and filling up dog holes in the park. I'm not going to be doing any of that stuff. It's going to be weird, hey Wendy? Not getting up and going to work every morning.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty neat.
Yeah, we'll probably be at each other's throats in about a week. I'll be sleeping on this
Yeah.
couch. This looks like a pretty comfy couch.
Yeah,
Wendy can only put up with so much of me because she can only take me in small doses.
because you're like this nonstop.
I'm like this nonstop. She says, like,
Until
I don't stop
you-
talking until I go to bed. But I even move around in bed too. I'm always twitching and moving around. Like,
It's horrible.
I'm very hyperactive, right?
Yeah, it's so.
Oh, poor Wendy. Poor Wendy. Look at her over there.
Oh my.
Oh, she's sad. Illegal cookies, couches. I was talking about tomato. Oh yeah, that. Oh, okay. You're actually talking about real tomato plants. Okay, I was talking about plants that people call tomato plants, but really aren't tomato plants. We didn't actually grow any tomatoes. We had a self.
I bought those beautiful tomatoes.
You
at
bought some nice
market.
tomatoes today, so they're still growing tomatoes here. There's still tomatoes. So I told you yesterday there's some people swimming in the lake. I drove by and come on. I shot a video of them, and because the lake's too cold for me to swim in. In the summertime, it's like a bathtub, but now it's like that was St. Mary Lake. We have 11 lakes here,
Good.
and I says I got to shoot a video of this. It was just a random thing. So I was on my way home. I pulled in and I shot a video of them, and there was a couple of them out there, an older couple, and they swam out to the dock, the float, and they're swimming around out there. Wendy won't be able to have her secret parties when you're at work. Oh, she'll probably send me out to go to the store with the honey-do list. She'll give me a shopping list, and that's when she's going to have her secret parties.
I don't have secret parties.
Secret parties.
I just go for walks.
I might go for more walks now because
Joe's gonna
now
go-
that I'm not working in the parks and the
Yeah.
trails, it's not work to me anymore.
Joe and I
See,
are gonna go hike.
When I go hiking with Wendy, to me it's kind of like work because I got to see, wow, there's a tree down there and got to do this and that when I get back to work. Joe, how many needle palm were growing pretty good? Added more. Oh, how many needle palm went? Oh, I missed that. Are you talking about my needle palms or your needle palms? Because I mean, we got about seven of them or eight of them here in the garden. Maybe there's seven of them, and they're doing really well. But of course, they're going to slow down in this cold weather. But the new gardener at Grace Point, sent me a picture of the sable rosy eye, and he says, "Look at this, Joe. It's still growing, it's still opening fronds. Like that palm seems to amaze me." But it because it's cooler weather now, it's still opening up fronds in the cooler weather, which is really bizarre. But anyway, yeah, it's unfortunately I have to leave all our needle palms behind. That's a palm I'd love to grow in the tropics is a needle palm, and they will grow in the tropics. Look down and spell run. RUN. You know what?
Why does that guy ask you to spell these things?
That's Palm Nation.
Why is he asking you to set?
He wants to see if I can spell. Oh, I know how to spell. Anyway, yeah, I have to leave my needle palms behind, which is really sad. And I will never ever see them mature here because somebody else is going to have this place. So I'm going to have to. I really want to meet the new people that buy this place so I can give them the rundown of everything that's growing here. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys had a good day there. I know you guys are in the deep south, so it's nice and toasty. I don't know how cold it was where you are this morning, Caleb. This morning we had around 8 degrees Celsius, so it's definitely getting cooler in the morning. And I'm sure there's going to be frost soon in the colder areas of Salt Spring Island. And it's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time before they will be scraping their windshields. So there's a few things I'm going to have to bring in here. The bananas I'll bring in maybe in another week. I'll bring them in the kitchen. The tropical ones. And what do we have here? Don't worry, Joe. You'll jet George Jones. Jojo Jet George Jones. So, what was I going to say? Are you going to harvest palm seeds early this year? No. No, I'm going to do it at the same time because I'm still going to be, the house isn't for sale yet. So, no, I'll harvest same time. I'll harvest in December. There's a nice crop too. The ones in front of the local pub. Oh, man. Bumper crop of seeds. Bumper. Hello, Jane. Aloha. Jane in Hawaii is in there. Hello, Jane.
Hi, Jane.
We know what it's like in Hawaii. It's 2 hours behind us, and it's sunny, and it's hot. We always know it's sunny and warm on the island of Oahu, in Kapahulu area, where we like to go to Leonard's Bakery and Rainbow Drive-In and Peggy's Picks and Safeway.
So are we gonna be as close when we're in Costa Rica? It would be further.
Farther. Costa Rica dry season is in winter. Costa Rica dry season is in winter. Cool. So it's opposite. And when it rains a lot there. But you know what? I don't care. I definitely need more Salt Spring seed. Oh yeah, no, we'll get some. I'm gonna go harvest some in December, and I'll get it from those really nice ones that are growing in front of the local pub. Nice stiff fronds, needle palms keep. Yeah. Well, if I can get a needle palm down there. Anyway, Wendy was watching this video yesterday of this guy in Costa Rica landscaping his place with palms. So he planted a royal palm, and he planted some other palms. I think Vicia. The prices were cheap. So he goes over the prices of these palms. Like the one palm was 7 or 8 feet tall. It was a royal palm, and I think, what did he say, $21 or 26 bucks? He says
The most he paid was 26.
yeah, the most he paid was 26, and the palm was like 6, 7 feet tall. Which area of Costa Rica will you live in? Samara. Is that one? That's what you're looking at, Samara. Guanacaste, Samara. So it's on the west coast, and I think the latitude is 9.7 degrees north of the equator. It's the Pacific coast, Jane. Samara. Samara. Guanacaste.
Samara.
Yes, Samara.
It's
Samara.
like samurai.
Samara.
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 Like samurai, so Samara.
Samara.
It's Samara.
Vacuum sealed islands.
Samara.
Yeah. So I'm going to plant definitely some Bismarcky when I'm down there. Fat,
And you
chunky
want
palms.
we're gonna grow some palms.
Well, I'm going to grow palms. I'm definitely going to grow palms and sell them down there. When I get down there, I'm going to grow Bismarckia, and I'll grow Neodipsis tecarii, and maybe even some foxtails, because I love those. I want to grow some really cool palms. But anyway, so this guy's bought these palms and exotic plants for his.
Royal palms too, because they're so.
Yeah, royal palms are nice too. I'd plant one of those, and I definitely plant a Eucalyptus degelupa. Rainbow gum.
Yeah.
We plant a rainbow gum.
Right.
So the guy's going over the price, and it's hard to believe. So he put the price in colones first, which is the Costa Rican currency name, colones, and then he says in American it would be this. You can't tell Bigfoot's here, but he's banned. Is he banned? Oh, he is banned. Say, oh, Gibnor. Oh, Gibnor. Oh, Gibnor. You say Jaja Gabor. Currently researching the climate of Samara. Cool. It's very tropical, Jane. Very tropical is Samara. It's going to be hot and sticky. So the sticky part I don't like. But you know what? Wendy is going to buy a dehumidifier when we're there to take some of the humidity out of the house. And the house will have AC. She's going to get a house with all the luxuries. It's going to be, when we get down there, the house she's going to get is going to be a nice house. And the garden we get is going to be a good garden. It'll be.
We just don't want to have a bunch of work.
We don't want any work to do, really.
We don't mind the garden work, but we just don't want to be renovating.
You're just being crazy. It's good to be crazy. Crazy is good. I'm always crazy.
They say we're crazy.
No, they're being crazy today.
Other people.
You know, where I was being crazy too, where I was crazy.
Yeah.
It's a crazy place. Just beware of Mexican trombones. Cycloxan would be perfect to grow there, but it will grow slow. Cibotium. Joe, don't worry. He is being crazy. He's a crazy bean. We're going to grow everything under the sun there.
Beautiful
Lots of
flowers.
tropical fruit.
Lots of different hummingbirds.
Do you think we'll be there this time next year?
Butterflies.
Do you think we'll be there this time next year? Wendy thinks we're going to be there this time next year. We will be living in Costa Rica.
You might even have your birthday in Costa Rica.
Wendy says I might even have my birthday in Costa Rica. My birthday's March 29th. I don't know. She's more optimistic than me, but hey, that would be really cool if I could have my birthday in Costa Rica. Grow cinnamon. Could grow cacao. Could grow vanilla bean, right? Vanilla bean. Coffee. Actually, coffee likes them out. Cibotium species of. Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll grow that there. We'll grow the Hawaiian tree fern. Definitely won't be growing Dixonia Antarctica. Maybe could grow Australian tree fern. It might work. We actually have 2 Australian tree ferns. You know, the ones we have in our garden here in pots. And I'll only bring them in when it gets really cold. Would cacao survive? I think so. Cinnamon is invasive, really. Camel, are you here because you got the notification or because you saw it? Well, it was just kind of a last minute live stream, you know, and it's nice. There's no B&B guests here now. It's very quiet at the B&B. There's just nobody here. Super quiet. and so the internet doesn't get too interrupted. But it's funny, the internet is so much faster in Port Renfrew, and yet sometimes when I'm doing a live stream, it actually died out. Like it would stop streaming, which I could not figure out. But I can upload videos at Port Renfrew so fast. Tornado season is free. Oh, that's good. Well, you don't want any tornadoes, man. Although you should shoot a video one. I think try growing Dixonia antarctica. You think so? Well, we'll do it if we can get one. I like skinny palms and fat palms. I like them all, GD Gardens. Me too. Well, Jane, if I could get a hold of one. See, I don't even know if they sell them there. I literally opened YouTube and I saw. Oh, that was interesting. Huh. Cool. Yeah, this is Wendy's channel too. You know that. It's not my channel. So I don't know if I can even get Dixonia antarctica in Costa Rica. I mean, I'm looking at all the plants that this guy had, and he had all tropical stuff, all stuff you're going to use as house plants here. I like, you know, and I love Washingtonia flifera too, and flifera will actually grow in Costa Rica because they grow on Maui. There's actually some nice ones, California fan palms growing on Maui. Actually, right near the condo where we stay, there's some beautiful ones, big trunks, probably 50 feet of trunk on them, thick trunks, lots of washies too. Washies are weeds, and that's what I'd be afraid of planting washies there. They become an invasive species. So, James says, just cut the flower stalk off. Cut the flower stalk off before they turn to seeds. I have a small Dixonia antarctica in my garden. I see the rest. Okay, interesting. What is the most obese palm? Jubea chilensis. Jubea chilensis is the biggest trunking palm of any palm, the thickest trunk. 4 feet across, I think they get. I've seen some really big ones growing in the southern UK. They were planted well over 100 years ago, and they're just flippin' monster. And my buddy went there years ago to Torquay, and he got a picture, and there's 4 people standing in front of the trunk. Big. Jubea, yeah, big. Never plant a washi there that don't even look good. They do look good in Hawaii, though. I mean, there's some pretty nice washies. I think washies are already... Yeah, no, I'm sure there's washies there. Not native, but nice. But I'd like to grow Thrinax. Thrinax would be a good one. Pichardia. Like, if I can find some really cool palms at the nursery, I'll buy them and I'll put them in the garden, you know? And because I love palm trees so much, I'll be definitely growing lots of tropical palms. And coconut, I'll do the Malayan dwarf coconut so I can actually reach the fruit on it. I love washies. I do. I just be nice if I could grow washies like the way they do in California, well, the streets would be lined with them up here, but they're just a short-term palm, unfortunately. Kind of like date palms. I like date palms. Excuse me. What do you like better? Do you guys like date palms or do you like washies? There's many other stuff you can grow instead. But cooler. Well, do you guys like foxtail palms? How about queen palms? Hey, where are you, Wendy? Wendy took off. The Washingtonias. I think Washingtonias look actually better when they're shorter and fatter. When they get super tall, I don't like those. Dwarf coconut palms are the best. Yeah, that's what I want, Jane. I want a dwarf Malayan coconut. Malaysian or Malayan, I think that's what they call it. I also like the double coconut, Coco de Mer, Ladoicia. I think that's what they call it, Ladoicia. And that's a pretty cool palm that produces gigantic fruits, but pretty rare. Trunkless Syagris. That'd be kind of cool. I've never seen one of those. The smallest Syagris I see are just seedlings, right? Washies just don't look good when they're tall. Yeah, I don't like when they're super. I like them, but I don't like them as much. I don't like them when they're like 60 feet tall and super skinny trunk. I like a Washingtonia when it's maybe 10 feet of trunk and just fronds from top to bottom. And it's got the boots that look like crisscross all the way up to get the crisscross boots all the way up the trunk. That I love, just like a palmetto. I don't like palmettos when they're super tall. I like them when they're a little shorter, little stockier, and then they got really nice crisscross boots on them. And then I know a lot of people like to take the boots off. It's kind of like defibering a trachea, right? But to each his own. Philibert doesn't get stupid tall. Yeah. No, I love Flipper too. Filibuster too are pretty nice. But if I could get some, I could get the seed. They're going to grow pretty fast. And at my age, you want things to grow fast. At your age, you can put small stuff in and watch it grow. And I did that when I was your age. When I was young, I planted lots of stuff from seed, watch it grow. But when you're 57 years old, you don't want to be planting a seed. And, by the time you're 65 years old, it's up to your freaking knee. Although things in the tropics grow a lot faster. It's like the Jubea here. Jubea seems to be picking up speed now. It's looking pretty good. I want experiment sable Eurasiana. I think I have some in the greenhouse. I also have Etonii. Etonii I have in the greenhouse too, which I've grown from seed. They're just little ones too. And then I'll show you something here. Let me grab this. So in here, like I took most of them out, but you can see, hang on, where are we? Can you see them in there? There's a type of dwarf coconut in Hawaii called Samoan dwarf, simply called. Oh, okay, that's good to know. You can see them in there. Can you see right there's one? I mean, I took all the other ones out here. This thing was full of them. That's Sable Louisiana right there. And they're quite nice bluish color. There's actually two. There's actually two left in here. So I got to pull these out this weekend and pot them up. So that's Sable Louisiana. And those are nice hardy palms. We do have some smaller ones in the garden as well. So I would grow Sable Louisiana there because it'll definitely work in the tropics. Hey, Wendy, where are you? What are you doing? This is your live stream, huh? Derek kept spamming me with thousands of pictures today, so I sent him 18 pictures of sausage. You're funny. Sausages. Well, hopefully he was sending you lots of palm pics. Sausages. Well, sausages are good. I like the deer sausage. What? I like the deer. Moose is good. Deer and all that stuff is good. For breakfast, dinner, lunch. Try growing Eugenia renwartiana. I don't know that one. Sounds cool though. Jane, when and if we get down there, I will be growing lots of stuff. But you know, the garden we're going to get is probably going to be already landscaped. But that's why I want acreage. Wendy and I want something with more land. That way we can add to it. It's known as beach cherry. Cool. Well, you know what we grow here, Jane? We have a Guatemalan cherry in our garden here. I planted it quite a few years ago as a seedling. I had everything from bratwurst to oh, nice. And he blocked me. Oh, I like bratwurst. Kielbasa. Oh, do you like kielbasa, Wendy? Wendy likes kielbasa. Yeah, no, that's good stuff, man. And you know what I do when I eat sausage? Like we do it on the barbecue. Joe, if I could get a baobab. Oh, aren't those ones with the massive trunks? Aren't those trees with the really super fat trunks, right? They're native to Africa, or isn't it somewhere Africa or Madagascar? They're really bizarre looking tree, right? I think that would take up too much room where none of us alive would live. Yeah, it'd be cool. It's kind of like a jubea. None of us here will ever see a jubea really mature. Eugenia, redwardia, guava, native to Hawaii, Australia, and Indonesia. Eugenia. Oh, cool. I'd like to plant a guava, Jane, but the problem is with guava. Baobab, Madagascar. Okay, there we go. I figured it was somewhere from over there. I know they got the big trunks on them, but the thing with the guava, and we harvest them up in Manoa, up in the Lion Arboretum. I heard they're very invasive species. So but baobabs are native to Africa and us. Oh, okay, interesting. When we were ziplining one time up at Haiku on Maui, we're in this rainforest, a Hawaiian rainforest. Guava. Yeah, guava's good. I like the taste of it. But they're weeds. They were just everywhere. The guavas were all over this place. And so I'm picking the fruit off. The guy says, take as much as you want. Because he says those things are weeds here. So, and I also like Grenadalia. Grenadalia is a good fruit, passion fruit, whatever. That's really nice. She pronounced kielbasa. Weird Polish. W sound. Kielbasa. Kielbasa. I love that sausage, man. That's good stuff. I'm getting hungry all over again. Well, Wendy brought some good, really good sandwiches home from the market. So that's what I had for dinner. One of them had salmon in it. I don't know what the other one had in it, but it was good. Oh, tamarinds are good. I like tamarind too. I like the fruit. And the thing is, when we're growing trees down there, we don't want them to take up too much room. It's like lychee nut. I love too. And I remember when my cousin lived on the island of Oahu, he lived over on the North Shore at Sunset Beach. And it was one rainy day. He took me up in his 4x4 and went to his friend's place. And he had this massive lychee nut tree. So we went into the lychee nut tree and we picked tons of lychee nuts, but we didn't have a bag. So we were filling our shirt up with these lychee nuts. And then we dumped them all over the dashboard of his truck. And as we were driving, we're eating these lychee nuts, and they were so good. They were so fresh, the lychee nuts, but it was a really big tree. And that's the thing. It's like mango trees and lychee. It's strawberry guava. That's the one, strawberry guava. But tastes so good, right, Jane? Like it's good. Regular guava. Oh, okay. But the strawberry guava is good to eat, right? It's very tasty, and it smells nice, right? That's the one I'm thinking of. kind of yellowy skin on it, right? The guava. And you don't eat the skin, you just kind of eat the inside. It's just like, oh, so yummy. I love tropical fruit. I could live on them. Isn't strawberry guava a bush? No, we have pineapple guava here as a bush. I don't like strawberry guava. Oh, you don't like strawberry guava? Maybe that's not the one I was eating then, but these ones were growing all over the rainforest. And he said they were weeds. They grow like weeds. We have pineapple guava here, which is Feijoa salowiana, and that grows here on Salt Spring, and it does produce fruit here on Salt Spring. Native to Chile, much hardier. I'm guessing it's probably hardy down to near 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Guava, right? This Thai guava, strawberry guava is either red or yellow fruit. And they're pretty good size, right? Like Jane, they're maybe about this size, right? Something about like that. If you're the circumference of it, if my fingers met, maybe like a big plum or maybe a small apple. And I put them in the fridge, and oh man, were they tasty! That's annoying. Got something on my screen here. I want to get rid of it. Anyway, the golf ball size. Maybe that's what I was. You know what? I got videos of them. I'll have to share a video of. I got videos of everything. I got videos of us harvesting them up on Lion Arboretum, and there's a bunch of them growing not too far from that seismic shack. You know that little? I call it the haunted seismic shack. That little shack in the middle of Lion Arboretum where there's vines growing all over the walls, and just down from that, actually really close to it, there's all these guava bushes growing off the path. Hey, Alec, how's it going, man? How you doing? You feeling okay? You were down in Florida, right? Hope everything's all right down there. You got back from Florida. Anyway, so Jane, I will send you a video of us harvesting the guava, and then you can tell me what type of guava it is. I was thinking strawberry guava. Maybe it's not. And I know pineapple guavas are different. They're smaller, and you can actually eat the fruit on or the flowers on pineapple guava too. Very cool, tropical looking. This is native to. It's native to Brazil. Okay, interesting. Okay. I suggest, excuse me, I suggest you guys in cooler winter climates try pineapple guava because it'll grow really nice. It's a beautiful plant, evergreen, silvery kind of leaves, and I mean they'll grow into a really big bush. And the fruit and flowers are amazing. Grow sapote. Well, when I'm down there doing live streams and videos, you guys can throw comments at me, say try this and that. So if we can get it, we'll try it. Strawberry guava, smooth leaves, orange bark. Yeah, I think that's the tree. I think that's it, Jane. Strawberry guava. I think that's the ones we were eating. So, and remember that, guys. If and when we make it down there, it was scary because my mom. Oh, she's got it too. Is that right? It's all it's everywhere, right? You know, like on our island, Alec. About I'm going to say now maybe 40 to 50 people have probably had it max. Maybe no more than 50. But you got to remember, there's about 11,000, just about 11,000 people on this island, right? So very small percentage. You don't have it. Okay, good. But other people have had it, right? Yeah, I've never had it. I prefer white guava. White guava. No, I've never heard of that one. I bet you it's good. Hey, can they grow? Oh, yeah, they grow grapes in Hawaii, right? Because there's actually a vineyard on Maui. I got tested and it was false. Oh, it was false. I got tested too. I got tested last November. Last year we had to get tested because one morning I was heading out to work, out the door to work, and I had a bit of a stuffy nose, a little bit of a head cold. So I phoned in sick, and they says, "Oh, you can't come back to work. You got to go for one of those tests." I says, "What?" So anyway, I had to go for a test. Wendy went for a test. It was negative. It was all good. I didn't think I had it. At low elevation, there's this beetle that eats grape leaves. Oh, is that right? Well, you know what eats them here is deer. Deer eats the grape leaves. Raccoons or birds will eat the grapes. And you know what I noticed? The strawberry trees are loaded this year. The Arbutus unital strawberry trees around town. I think yeah, a lot of it's just sinus, right? You know, and I don't freak out about it. You know what I mean? I'm not worried. I haven't changed one thing about my lifestyle really since it started. About a few months after it started, then I just went back to normal again, and I'm fine. Went from 85 to 55. Wow, that's a big difference. 30 grapes can fruit with at low elevation. Yeah, we have some grapes on ours right now, and over here humidity is pretty much. Oh, it is, eh? I don't think grapes. I don't think grapes would work very well in Costa Rica. I don't think so. I think they would be. I think they would actually hate the humidity there. I hope I don't hate the humidity. You know, I don't take high humidity too well. But like I say, when I'm retired, it'll be a different story. Last week I saw grapes in Manoa with. Oh, you did? Cool. I love walking up to Manoa. So the bus drops us off, and then we walk up to Lion Arboretum, and we walk past a few houses up there and stuff. And there's some really beautiful houses on the left. I know there's one with a big star fruit tree. And then we used to get into Paradise. Isabella Grace work Costa Rica. Isabella. Okay, cool. Costa Rica. Isabella. I've never heard of that one. Interlaken, Concord. There's a bunch of different ones. Fungal infections on the leaves. Oh, you know what you guys probably get is powdery mildew. In South Carolina, you probably get the powdery mildew on the grapes. So we have a lot of vineyards here on Salt Spring Island, like commercial vineyards. I think they've done the harvesting already. Flame seedless. Oh, that sounds good. I like. I mean, the vineyards here obviously grow the wine grapes, but we were growing the ones for eating, and I think the Concord, and then there was another one, a green one. It's no, it's rust. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, no, we don't get that here. I don't think there's really any diseases here that really bother grapes. I mean, there might be, but I don't know of any. My muscadine. I've heard of those too. You know what? Muscadine. Those are small grapes, aren't they? Aren't they? Are they really small, Jane? And are they purple? Flame seedless table grape. Okay. Interlaken. I think Interlaken is actually a table grape too. I'm pretty sure it is. Is it Interlaken? Or there's another one, something seedless. I'm trying to think of the one. I used to sell grapes, and my mind's a blank for the grape species right now, and I'm just trying to think of the one that was it Interlaken? Oh, there's one that was seedless, and it was a green grape, and it was really good. Anyway, when I used to live on the mainland south of Vancouver, mom and dad had tons of grapes. So growing up, as I was eating grapes off the grapevines, it was from the South U.S. Okay, so it might work down in Costa Rica. Interesting. Well, it's worth a try. But you know, number one on the priority list is avocado. I need at least one avocado tree, and maybe a tropical fig, right? You know, like I say, the problem with Costa Rica, it's Thompson. Oh, Thompson seedless. Yeah, that rings a bell. Thompson. No, I know Thompson. Maybe that. There's another one I'm thinking of too. Thompson. Interlaken. Oh, I'm just. My mind is a blank. My parents have. Oh yeah, they'd work there. Virginia, you guys get lots of heat too. Interlaken. We know Thompson seedless. I heard there's one from France that would. Oh, you should try it. I love fresh grapes, man. Grapes are awesome. They really are. Interlaken, Concord, Thompson seedless. Oh, it's in the back of my mind. The one that we used to sell. It was a green grape. It wasn't a Thompson. It was something else. Maybe it was Interlaken, but it was a really good eating grape, a good table grape. And we don't make wine. My uncle used to make a lot of wine, Italian, and he'd make a ton of wine. But we'd go out and buy the grapes for him, bring boxes of them for him in my dad's truck. And then later on, they just switched to the juice. I planted some windmills around. Oh, nice. The vine. That's awesome. Aloha, Don Arnold. That's cool. That would look good, Alec. Definitely. We definitely have palms around our grapevines. That's for sure. We don't have big grapevines. We only have like one grapevine. Where I used to live, we had a lot of grapevines. Just reference. No, I only got one. Okay, unfortunately, the wine is deciduous. Yes, that's the problem, Alec. It is deciduous. Like kiwis, we have hordes of kiwi vines. Like they're just everywhere. Our kiwi vines are massive, but they are deciduous. So right now they look great. They're green, but when the leaves fall off, they really don't look like much. And I'm not too much into deciduous plants myself, just because to me, this far north, it makes things look colder. When something doesn't have leaves on it, it looks. When I look out the window, and if I had to see all wish, yeah, I've never seen one up here. No evergreen grapes. There's a tropical plant they call evergreen grape, but it doesn't really produce fruit. Um, So yeah, when you look out the window here, it's always green. It's dotted right now with some colorful maples. There's the odd one around, but at least when they lose their leaves, there's still a green background. But if everything was deciduous here, to me, it would just feel and look that much colder. Skeleton fingers, yes. It's just like I have to have green around me. So going to a tropical place, it is always green. There's flowers blooming year round, which is absolutely awesome. That's what I love about the Hawaiian Islands. There's always something blooming. Always when we're there. We got the tail end of the jacarandas, so lots of sea grapes in Miami. Sea grapes. Oh, cool. I don't know those. Can you eat them? Sea grapes. Interesting. Anyway, there's lots of flowers blooming all the time in Hawaii. You go to Miami, same thing in Costa Rica, will be the same thing as well. And I look forward to that. Just to go outside on a winter day with a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, me it'll be tea, and just look at the flowers on a Christmas day. That's how I'd like to spend Christmas. Look, fiddly figs are awesome too. I love fiddly figs. Love Hawaii greenery and the flowers. Yeah, it is awesome. It is. Hawaii is one of my favorite places, and seriously, if I could move to Hawaii, I would, but I can't. I think they're in the same family. Fiddly Fig Ficus. I think it's a ficus, isn't it? They call it fiddly. Don't call it fiddly fig for nothing. So it would be in the ficus family, right, Jane? Fiddly fig. Beautiful. Big ones growing in the international marketplace. I don't know if they cut them down though. Oh, those were banyans. Sorry, those were banyan trees. Ficus bengliensis. Ditto. Yeah. So Hawaii can't afford to live there. It's just way too expensive for us. So, being pensioners, being retired, when I do retire, it'll be way more economical to live in Central America, and that's why Wendy picked Costa Rica, and I'm game. She's been all over Costa Rica, so I'm game. I haven't been there, but you know what? I know I like it. I've seen lots of videos of it. I know the pros and cons. Are sea grapes the same as fiddly figs? Oh, really? Yeah, I wonder, are they? I'm not too sure. I don't know if Jane's still in there. What's a sea grape, Jane? Give us the dirt. Um, yeah, so being somewhere tropical at my age is good. It's good for my bones and my joints because right now, I'll show you my one leg right there. See, I got it wrapped up because I injured that leg a couple of times over the years. And when the weather gets cooler and damper here, it really starts to ache. So today, I was lining the soccer fields and after lunch, and I could feel the pain. I could feel the pain in my leg. It's like all up and down my leg. I stretched the tendons in that one a couple of times really badly. And I don't think they ever healed properly. Sea grapes are an interesting plant. Sea grapes are not the same as. Okay, so they're not the same. Hey, Jane, you know where the old marketplace was in Waikiki, between Kuhio and Kalakaua? There was some massive red dye. There was some massive fig trees and their big ficus, the banyan trees. Did they cut those trees down, or did they still leave them? If I remember correctly, they left those trees there. They left the trees in the marketplace, and they excavated around them. I'm pretty sure those are okay. Good, that's a good thing. I got videos of them. So I'm going to when I'm finished this live stream, Jane, I'm going to find a video of us harvesting guavas, and then you can tell me what type of guava they are. Banyan trees are oh, they're so cool. The biggest one I've ever seen is in growing in Lahaina, and it was planted in the 1880s, and it takes up a quarter acre. It is absolutely flippin' massive, and I got lots of videos of it on my other channel. Actually, I think Wendy's got videos of it on this channel too. So unfortunately, we'll never go to Hawaii again because you know what? When you're living in Costa Rica, you don't really need to travel anywhere tropical. That's the thing. If I lived in Hawaii, I would never travel anywhere else. I'd probably come to Canada or go to somewhere else that had totally different vegetative. Beautiful banyan in Lahaina. Yeah, the one in Lahaina is amazing. It was planted, I think, in 1881 or 1887, and it does take up a quarter acre. It is so cool. Hey, Sandor, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you in there. Hope all is well in Ontario. You guys have been having nice toasty weather out there. It's beautiful here today, and yesterday, early morning, we do get that fog. Some fog came in, and when I woke up, it wasn't so much here, but it sure was in town. And then by noon, it was like, it got really nice out. I wish we could post pictures. Yeah, it'd be nice to post pictures here. That would be a good thing if YouTube would do that, where the commenters could actually post pictures. I know you guys can post emojis, but pictures, I don't think we're not up to that speed yet on YouTube. But maybe one of these days. Banyan trees are Oh, they're massive. The one you have to see the one in Lahaina. Watch our videos on it. It's just huge. We can put another piece of wood on the fire here, folks. Stoke the fire. Put another piece of wood. Been burning eucalyptus. That's Douglas fir. But oh, there's eucalyptus right there. See that? There's a piece of eucalyptus. So they are beautiful. They are. So that's what we burn here. Like we burn a lot of eucalyptus. Look at the bark on that. Isn't that cool? That's from the trees that we grow. That was nice today. You got a cold. No, I don't have a cold. I rarely get sick. But look at that. Isn't that cool? That is a that one's mountain gum right there. But look at the bark on that. So, and the thing is, eucalyptus burns real hot, really hot. So that's how we heat our house. That stove cranks out so much heat. That's the only heat on in this place. And it gets so warm sometimes you have to open up the windows. Beautiful, yeah, beautiful eucalyptus in Hawaii. We like the rainbow gums. Rainbow gums are awesome. What is my wife doing?
Don't.
Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, she's sleeping. Okay. I can't bother her. She's actually tired. Tired of listening to me talk. Anyway, I'll go for an hour, then I'll shut it off because I'm probably bothering Wendy. What's she gonna do when she has to put up with me every day? Oh, the poor girl. I may have to sleep downstairs in the basement, or maybe in the tiny house. I could sleep in the tiny house, or in my garage where I keep my motorcycle. I could do that. Anyway, I'm gonna sit back on the couch. That's kind of comfy. So now you can see it's dark out. That's the last park shirt I'm gonna get right there. No more parks. Parks and Recreation. Do you ever see that show, Parks and Recreation? So that's right, we're Parks, Arts, Recreation Commission. That's what that stands for, Parks, Arts, Recreation Commission. Parks and Recreation. So anyway, we're getting close to the end here on the live stream. There's some of Wendy's plants there. Those things up there, those zygos grow like weeds in Hawaii, right? And so we don't really have a lot of indoor plants, or you should plant it. Oh, no, I will. Alec, when we get to Costa Rica, I will plant a eucalyptus rainbow gum. A rainbow gum eucalyptus tree will be planted in our garden for sure. That's one Wendy wants to plant. I will plant no other eucalyptus trees. That's the only one, but we have to make sure we have a big piece of property because I don't want it anywhere near the house, nowhere near the septic field. I want it at the back 40 of the property. And then we'll plant a eucalyptus tree. And they go so fast too, right? It'll be awesome. I love the rainbow gum eucalyptus trees, but the thing is with ours here, they got so big, our mountain gums and our spinning gums, that like I say, we had to cut them down just because they became a hazard. They're very dangerous when you have them close to your house, and they're very destructive trees. The roots on them are so powerful. It's unbelievable. Did you list? No. We're going to do a few more things. She's debating whether to do it through a real estate agent where they take a giant commission, or the property guys. And I think she's going to go with the property guys, because the property guys, you pay one fee. It's $6,000, I think. $6,000. Had a remove dad's cider gum. Yeah, we had to get ours cut down too. There was a massive one here. It's 40 feet taller, so we cut it down to a stump. And I cut a bunch of other ones down too in the front. Took up pond view close to that. Yeah, too dangerous close to that. It was good that you cut it down. Just they're scary trees. Anyway, Sandra, not yet. So I think what Wendy is, we're gonna get rid of a few more things and wait till we get all our stuff done from the for the Costa Rican consulate, and then she'll list the house. We want to get the stamp of approval first. Yeah, property guys are good. They've sold a few houses on our road here, and they don't take much. It doesn't cost much. Like a real estate person, is Wendy figures going to take over $75,000 from us when they sell this house. That's how much commission they're going to make, right? So the property guys are going to take about 6,000, and the real estate people are going to take over 70,000. 75 or $78,000 is a lot of change to take from you. So, and the property guys really advertise it well too. They do aerial footage with a drone. It goes multiple listing. Anybody can show your house, and you pay a small portion. So you can pay up front, or you pay them when you sell your house. And things here on Salt Spring Island sell really quick. So it is a lot. It depends what you're selling your house for too, right? So this place is going to be expensive, so they're going to take a bigger commission. I think they take, what is it on the first? You should have no problem. Yeah, I don't think it'll be a problem selling the place. A lot of people say your house is going to sell really fast. So that's the thing. We want to make sure we have the stamp of approval first, get all the stuff done with the paperwork, and then for Costa Rica, and then put the house for sale. And if it takes a month to sell, or a week, or 2 months, that's fine. And then at least we're ready to go, and we get the money from this, and we can go down to Costa Rica, Alec, and we go to Costa Rica. We'll stay in a B&B for a week, and in that week we're going to look around for real estate. That's Wendy's plan. Look for real estate and buy a house. And I'll let Wendy pick out the house. I'm more interested in the yard, but she's really got good taste in houses. I don't. I live in a grass shack like on Gilligan's Island. Me, I just want the yard so I can plant a lot of cool stuff. So an acre. Yeah, it'll be good, Sandra. It'll be good. And then she wants to also have like a little tiny cabin on it, or a tiny house where she can have like a B&B. That's what she wants to do. She wants to have actually an accommodation there. So people come to Costa Rica, they can stay at Wendy's B&B. We have to name it too. We have to think of a B&B name. We've been trying to think of names. So something tropical, that's for sure. Well, we'll think of something. Do they get earthquakes? No, I don't think so. And probably tsunamis could happen, but hurricanes are very rare too. In recorded history, in all recorded history, I think they've had 7 or 8 hurricanes. So they don't get a lot of hurricanes there, which is a good thing. But doesn't mean it can't happen. That's what I want. Small house, big yard. This house here is, I guess, 2,000, 2,100 square feet, something like that. I don't think massive, but I mean, it's got the B&B suite, which can be an in-law suite. It's fully, like it's got a stove in there and sink and all that stuff, bathroom. And then there's 3 bedrooms upstairs. And then we also have a tiny house here as well with a bathroom. So, I mean, whoever buys this can run the business and make some extra money on the side. That's a good thing. So somebody that's maybe semi-retired or retired, they want to earn an income. This is a good place to earn an income, and it's far enough from town too. We're 15-minute drive from town. I call town a rat race, even though it's a village. To me, it's still a rat race, especially in the summer. It gets really busy with tourists. Today, not so bad. The market was on; it was pretty quiet, and we're walking distance to the beach. There's a nice farm stand right by us. A massive, it's like a store almost, but it's a massive farm. It's like a 160-acre farm right on the ocean, and we just walk out our drive and we go down to this farm stand. It's really nice. I'm outside all the time anyway. Yeah, and even here at Sandor, we spend a lot of time outside. So a nice garden, a smaller house, and I mean, she probably wants a 2 or 3 bedroom house. If she's going to do a B&B, she might even rent one of the rooms out in there too. We'll leave that to her. Me, I just want to plant some bismarckias. That'd be the first thing I'm going to plant down there, is a bismarckia palm. So fingers crossed. I hope we get there. Praying, and I don't even pray, but I'm praying for this. I want to be somewhere warm. By this time next year, I want to be long gone out of Canada, looking back, doing videos from there, saying, hey, we're here, and we'll look back on this video. You know what I mean? And if we don't, we don't. That's just life. I mean, I can't cry over it, but I will be upset for sure. But anyway, that's our goal. Our goal is to get there. It'll be pretty cool, Alex. So stay tuned for videos from. I'm gonna have to change the name of my channel too. It won't be Banana JSSI anymore. I think it's gonna be Banana JCR or Banana Joe Costa Rica. I think I might have to change it for sure, since this will be behind us. Salt Spring Island, 3 decades of island living. Wendy's been on Salt Spring. God, next year will be 19 years. She's been here a long time, Wendy. You're gonna and that's one of the reasons we're leaving, actually, is because of him. That is it. So if he didn't get in and somebody else better than him got in and everything's okay, maybe we wouldn't go. Maybe we'd wait a little bit longer. So yeah, it'll be cool, Alec. Banana J Costa Rica, Banana JCR. I gotta think of it. Or just Banana Joe Costa Rica. Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna miss Trudeau one bit. I don't like the guy at all. That guy is crazy. He's like a dictator. So time for us to go. I think there's a lot of people going. Terrible guy. I just cannot believe. I'm just still blown away that he got back in. It's just not a lot of things surprise me, but that surprises me. It really does. He's almost like Fidel Castro, that guy. So anyway, I know it's a worldwide thing that's going on right now, but if I have to be anywhere and live out the rest of my life, I may as well do it on a tropical beach, or at least near a tropical beach, where I can just wear flip-flops and shorts all the time and be retired down there. Because here on Salt Spring Island, being retired, you have to have a lot more money. It's expensive here. It really is. Be like Vancouver's the worst. You know, I know Toronto's expensive too. Victoria's expensive, and Salt Spring, the Gulf Islands are extremely expensive too. So now that I'm retiring, I want to be somewhere cheaper, right, Alex? So we get more bang for our buck, and we're definitely going to be minimalists, right? There's not a lot of things I need anymore. I really don't need a lot of things. I just want more plants, and no more junk for the house. I've collected too many things over the years, and that's why I'm selling everything. So, like I said, last thing I got, well, not the last thing, the next thing I got to sell is my hockey card collection. One of the guys I work with is interested in it. Somebody's coming for my stereo tomorrow. Sold the record collection yesterday. I'm selling a couple of my leather motorcycle jackets. One of them I'll bring with me. Canada are getting, they are. Just what's going on is nuts. I don't like the guy running your country either. Sorry. Less is really more. Yeah, that's what I like. Less is more, and that's the way I say it too. Like, not a lot of things. I don't need too much stuff to make me happy. The prices are scary. People are forced to apply. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, there's assistance in Canada too. They call it CERB. I think that's what they're calling it here, CERB. So yeah, it's a nutty time we live in, and so many people are losing their jobs here. They're being forced out of their jobs. I was talking to a really nice girl today, known her for a long time. She came up to me at the market. I was at the end of the day in my park, sitting in my park truck. It was just before 3 o'clock. And she came up and says, "Hey Joe, I hear you're moving, or you might be moving to Costa Rica." And I said, "Hey, how you doing? I haven't seen you for a long time." Beautiful girl. And she says, "Well, I got fired from my job." I says, "Why?" I knew why. I just asked her. She says, "Because she wouldn't take the you know what." And I says, "You know what? That's where it's getting crazy, because I believe in freedom of choice. If you want to take it on your own, that's great. I have nothing against it. But when people start forcing it on you, like your employer, and then they're going to fire you if you don't take it." So she got fired. And what they do here, they'll fire you and you will get no pay, zero pay. It's terrible. So now, where her husband works for the ferry, she was a worker in an old folks home, right? She looked after old folks. Her husband works on the ferries, and the ferries that get you from Salt Spring to off island to the mainland and to Vancouver Island, they're going to be mandating stuff like that soon too. So they're going to give you a date, and if you don't get it by the date, well, bye bye without pay. So I did. Yeah, my friend lost. Isn't that nuts? So anyway, guys, I'll tell you what. I got word a while ago. I work for the government. I work for the government. Two airlines are doing that. Isn't that terrible? I think everybody should just walk. Anyway, I'm in a big union. I'm in CUPE, Canadian Union of Public Employees. It's a big union I'm in. So I'm in CUPE, and I got word from somebody that I knew back in September. And it was back in September, late September. They said, "Joe, you wait. It's coming. November or December, you will be forced to get it, or you will be losing your job." So in early October, and I went with my gut instinct, in early October, I already went for my pension. I already applied for my pension. And then when I got back, I was in Port Renfrew, and I got a message from a friend. I got a message from a friend who messaged me on Facebook. She says, "Did you see this on the news, Joe? Where you work, the company I work for, the big company, Parks and Rec, Victoria, Southern Gulf Islands, is mandated by December 13th. If you don't get it, you will lose your job and you will not get pay. If you don't have your second, you know what? You don't have your second, you got to get two by December 13th, or you'll be lose your job and you'll get no benefits." So I was lucky. I went with my gut instinct. I went early October. I went to the municipal pension plan, called in, and talked to them on the phone. I says, "I want to get the ball rolling." So I got the ball rolling, and I'm so glad I did. Oh my God, because there's some people that are probably going to lose their jobs. Like, it's sad. It really is sad. I got a guy I work with here, really nice guy, and he doesn't want to get it. He doesn't want to be forced to get it, to take it, and I think he's probably going to lose his job. And this is a really good job on our island. Like, it pays well, full benefits. My job has full benefits, tons of holidays, tons of sick time. I got 6.5 months of sick days banked. Yeah, did Wendy? No, no. Wendy's got a good job. Wendy owns her own business here, right? She has accommodation, so that's fine. But she also works at another accommodation, and they want her to get it, but she refuses to get it. She's not going to get it. They would prefer her to get it. She says, "Nope, I'm not getting it. If you don't want me here, I'll leave." That's what she said. She says, "Oh no, you can't." They need her, right? And they pay her she gets $40 an hour where she works. She has got a good job, and she said, "No, I'm not getting it." So she's still there, and as far as I know, they're bringing her back too. But yeah, no, she refuses to get it because if somebody asks me to get something or forces it on me, I'm not going to do it. If I do it myself, that's fine. That's freedom of choice. If I decide to do it myself, hey, it's good. But when somebody tells me I have to get it and they threaten me with my job, I don't really want to work there anymore. It's pretty upsetting. I worked at my job for 19 years and I do love my job. It's a great job. Love the people I work with. I just don't like when people say you got to do this or that or you're going to lose your livelihood. It's like, wow, that's pretty scary for somebody that just maybe started that job a couple of years ago and doesn't have much into the pension. I paid into the pension for, 19 years or whatever. So my pension's going to be okay. I'm going to be all right. I'm 57. I'm ready to retire. But if I was just a young guy, say I just got out of school and I just got that job, and it's like my dream job working for the parks department, and then they said that and you didn't want to get it, and if you didn't get it, you're going to lose your job and you're not going to get any pay, and that's pretty sad, man. Forcing stuff on people. So, like I say, I'm all about freedom of choice. Uh, you decide, and if it's not good for you, don't do it. And if it is good for you, then do it. And I have nothing against it. I don't see you as any different than anybody else. But and yeah, it's just I don't know what's going on with this world right now. It just seems like a really bad dream we live in. That's what it really seems like. We're living in this bad dream, and you want to just snap out of it. You want to wake up and it'd be all over with. But I don't know. I hope it ends one day. Anyway, guys, I will let you go soon. I'm going to go grab me something cold because it's pretty warm in here. So I think I'm going to grab me a popsicle. I'm going to grab me a popsicle out of the freezer right over there. The government is, yeah, the government is. It's just the Canadian government. I don't know so much about the American one, maybe too, but the Canadian government is just absolutely crazy, forcing police and firemen and doctors and nurses and airline pilots and flight attendants and school teachers and all healthcare workers and parks people. It's like, what? It's insane. Like, what are you thinking, man? What are you thinking? There's just there's something more to it than the sickness for sure. There's just something. It's an agenda. Definitely something more to it, and I don't like it. To me, it just seems very sinister, very very sinister. I woke up to it all a long time ago. It's not. It's not right. Yeah. As I walk through all the vagrants in the park today, breaking all the rules since day one, and not one of them has had that. You know what? It's like, holy cow! You have no idea. You should walk through Centennial Park on a every day, any given day, and it's full of vagrants. And I'm not saying they're bad people, but they break all the rules. All the rules they tell you to follow and obey, they've thrown those out the window. And I think those guys, according to what's going on, if you listen to the news, and I don't listen to the news, when I was listening to news, well, they should all have dropped dead a long time ago. Yeah, they should have all dropped dead a long time ago, but they're all fine. They're happy, smoking away, toking away, drinking, hanging out beside each other, and all of them are fine. So something doesn't make sense to me. It's just, I can't wrap my head around it, really. Anyway, hopefully it's a little bit better in Costa Rica. I think it's everywhere we go. Destroy the beautiful. I know. It's there was graffiti, like I say, today in the bathroom, in the women's bathroom. But since I only got a week left of work, it's like, oh well. Postal service the same if you. Oh no way. So they're going to be missing letter carriers. So letter carriers are going to be a shortage of two. Isn't that unbelievable? People, letter carriers are outside. I work outside. I don't even have to get around people. That's what makes me so mad. I can see if I was working in tight, close quarters with people, then maybe yeah, might want to think about it. But I'm outside with nature, and they're telling me to get it. I don't think so. So anyway, goodbye, and I'm going to be gone. My last day with the company is November 30th, and it's going to be a sad day because I love the company. I love the people I work with. I love my job. I like this is like the best job I've ever had. Working in the parks on Salt Spring Island is a really awesome gig. I mean, we have to look after the lakes, we look after all the beaches, we look after all the nature trails. Grocery workers soon too. Oh my God, that's what my friend was telling me too. Grocery workers. Oh my God, she doesn't want it. I was talking with her yesterday. She's gonna quit. Well, no, she won't quit. She's gonna let them fire her, and then she's gonna do a lawsuit. I think. I think a lot of people. I think there's gonna be a lot of class action lawsuits. That's what's gonna happen. What's going on is actually quite unlawful. Okay, so read, hey, Palmy Pal, just read Bill S201, Section 42-1. That's all you got to remember that. Sandor, Bill S201, Section 42-1. Anyway, Palmy Pal, good to see you in there. I've been streaming for a while here. I wasn't planning on streaming this long, but I'm kind of relaxed. You know what? I'm sitting on the couch. I'm laying on the couch. You'll retire. Yeah. I put in for retirement, so I only got a week left of work and I'm all done. I put in a lot of years of work. Um, too many years. So, you know what? At 57, I'm happy to be kicking back. Soon to be kicking back. I got to, like I say, tomorrow it's supposed to rain. Oh, I got another week of probably crappy weather, but that's life. That's just the way she goes, man. But this winter, when it's ugly and cold and wet, I'll be concentrating on getting rid, liquidating stuff in our house, and then cleaning it out and getting ready to move, sell it. Palmy Pal, yeah, it is a very relaxing spot in here. I don't know if you can see the fire. See the fire? There it is, right over there. Yeah, check it out, Sander. Bill S201. All right. It'll tell you everything you need to know and how unlawful it is. So that's cranking the heat out right there. And that stack of books is going too. All this stuff has got to go. We've been giving away lots of books. So, and there's the freezer. That's one of our freezers. Where's that freezer? There it is. That's going to go with us. Wendy just bought that one. Put a bunch of chickens in it. She's got those big chickens. So, I should actually have that fan on up there. You put the fan on up there, and it keeps the heat down because we got really high ceilings in this house, right? So, yeah, it's amazing. So you can cook on that stove. I have 32 years in the post office, and I'm ready. Oh, 32 years. Oh, you'll have an awesome pension. You taking any palms with you? No, no, definitely not taking any plants to Costa. I'm not taking anything to Costa Rica except a suitcase full of shorts and some Hawaii shirts, and then Wendy's going to get a cargo can, like a sea can, storage can container. 40 more years to I got 40 more years to retire when working. Actually, not. You know what? Yeah, that's okay if you're young. Starting over, yeah, but you know what? We'll be starting over in Costa Rica. So starting over in Costa Rica is okay, Palmy Pal, because we're going to get a place that's fully landscaped. It'll be full of palm trees and tropical plants. Some of the places Wendy's looking at are pretty awesome. But no, I'm not going to be bringing anything from here. I'm going to bring my radios. My ham radios are going with me, my two-way radios, and my antennas, and some electrical appliances. Currently in a high rise with pot plant. Well, that's okay. Potted plants or pot plants. We cut all ours down, right? So, hey, Sander, 32 years in the post office. Did you say that's a lot of years? You're going to get an awesome pension. So mine's 19 years at Parks. Got to sell all the palms before you, so you have enough money to get some. Yeah, no. Well, when we sell this house, we won't have a problem. And yeah, good flip flops. I got two things of I got two brand new flip flops. I mean, planted. Oh, and pots. There you go, Alec. Right on. That's okay. Potted plants are good too. And I'll have some potted plants down there too. But you know what? Not pot. Yeah, well, we grow lots of that stuff here too. Probably grow some in Costa Rica too because it is legal. Um, but yeah, no, you can buy a lot more down there with the money you get from a house here, Palmy Pal. Houses up here are worth way more than the ones in Costa Rica. So we sell this, we buy a nice place down there, and just go down there and don't have to worry about anything. Like no renovating, nothing. Just move into the house and just relax. Oh God, it's gonna be nice. I can't wait. So uh, yeah, yeah, that'll be the life. And like seriously, I want to get up in the morning and I want to take the dog for a walk on the beach, like we do in Hawaii. We go up to the beach for a walk. We do have a boat here. We have kayaks and we have a little boat, but I don't know if I get a boat there. I mean, a lot of pretty good chunky waves you can surf there. Get some reef flip flops. We do have the reef shoes. I do have beach shoes here. Those kind of like the same material they make rain wetsuits out of. I got some of those. I wear them down to our beach too because there's some barnacles on some of the rocks. So and then I do have flip flops. I live in flip flops, so it'll be shorts and flip flops every day of the year in Costa Rica, and a big sun hat too. There's lots of sun down there. Build a boat, yeah, yeah. I'm not much of a boater, so I'll probably never get a boat, but I will go down to the beach. Boating's never been my thing. I mean, I boated around the lakes here and stuff, and I've been out fishing on lots of fishing charters, but boats are just so much money. I'd rather put my money into, if I always wanted to build a nice wooden boat. Yeah, wooden boat's cool. I remember my kids built one time for sea capers years ago, It was pretty crude. They got it out partway into the harbor, then it sunk. You had the kids. You had like about an hour to build a boat, and they gave you the materials, and they built this thing. And I just remember them putting it out in the harbor, and it sunk partway out. I like fishing on boats too, and I do. I've gone charters many times out to the west coast, the far west coast, out of Uculip by Tofino, and yeah, we're gonna get a Jeep. I think Wendy wants to get a Jeep or something down there, or something that's easy for parts. You have to really watch when you're buying vehicles in Costa Rica because some of them are not easy to get parts for. It's like that's why I'm not going to take my Harley Davidson there. No Harley Davidson is going to Costa Rica because I think parts are very hard. So we're going to get hard to get. So I'm going to get a Honda dirt bike. It looks like Mars sounds better. Oh yeah, yeah. No, she'll Sandra. She will have a. We get down there. Wendy's going to have a B&B. That is her plan. And Wendy's more of the entrepreneur type. I'm not. She knows how to make more money than I do. I just sell a few palms here and there. Get a Jeep, LG. That's what I. Oh yeah, they're nice. I like Jeeps. Jeep TJ. Yeah. So yeah, it just depends on the parts. Like Harley, forget it. I think Hondas are very popular down there. And then there's another car. She said Toyota. Wendy said Toyotas are very popular down there. So a Toyota. It'll have to be a Toyota or maybe a Honda. You want a Jeep or not? Oh, okay. Toyota, Mitsubishi are the top cars in Costa Rica, right? Helix, Helix truck, okay, but not Jeep. Hmm. I used to have a Nissan Pathfinder, but I got a little Mazda B2300 truck, and I just love it. It's so easy on gas because gas here is so expensive. I said gas went down right now. It went down to 162.9. So we're gonna say it's 163 a liter. Yeah, all that. Yeah, no, you come and visit us in Costa Rica, for sure. Sandra's gonna come and visit us. Yeah, Wendy says yeah. So yeah, it'll be nice. We're gonna get a really good place there. What time is it out there? Hey Wendy, what time is it? Yeah. Yeah. 20 to 8. It's around 20, so it's around 7:40, I think. She can't see. I'm bad with time. I gotta look. Let me just see. I don't have a clock. There's no clock on this stupid iPad. It is. Yeah, it is. It's 20. It's 7:35. 7:35 p.m. Pacific time here. So, I'll show you something here, and then I'll cut her down a notch here, and I'll sign off pretty quick. I'll just show you the bananas out here. Let's go outside. Dog's coming out. Look at this dog. That dog's funny. So anyway, there's a Musa acuminata. Another Musa acuminata down here. So this is what it's looking like. But with the lighting, it's really nice with the palms. See, what do you think at night? Don't palm trees look nice at night? And then Wendy's got the twinkle lights on them. So, and you can see they're growing. They just love this weather. You can't see them in there though. It's kind of getting dark, but they just love that. Here, white with dreamy eyes is there. Anyway, look at that in the lights. And then that one's got the twinkle lights. And a Kahoo, stop making so much noise. What are you doing? Must be a deer out there. And there's the butia. Looks like a night in Hawaii. Yeah. Not as warm as Hawaii, but it's not cold out. Feels actually quite nice out here. And there's the butia. And then the Parajube is just off to the side there. So yeah, you could probably fool somebody. It kind of almost looks tropical, but they're trackies, right? Lots of trackies, and there's a whack load of them in there. Like that is a grove of trackies. They're mass planted in there. Anyway, I'm gonna grab another chunk of wood here. Let's grab another chunk of wood. That's a nice piece of eucalyptus. Put this one in there. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, Alec. Another piece of eucalyptus right there. Look at that. Got 2 wood sheds full of eucalyptus wood. You gotta love it. It burns so hot. Hot, hot, hot. There's the stereo I'm selling. Oh, thanks. Old school stereo. with a turntable on top, right? So I don't want it anymore. Got to get rid of it. Dog out there. You get that dog in here for. Anyway, good to see you guys in there. And I think I'm going to cut this short now. I know White with Dreamy Eyes just popped in, and I see some of your comments on our friend's Cora's channel there. It's funny, White with Dreamy Eyes. That's great, and your videos are good, Dave. The ones where you're doing the somersaults and the handstand, gotta love it. Very acrobatic and in shape. Me, I get dizzy when I do somersaults. I'm not a somersault guy. I just can't do those things, right? So, anyway. I'm going to go up here for a sec and just want to show you the shelf now, the shelving unit. The shelving unit looks like this now. Look at that. Do you remember how unorganized and messy it was? That doesn't have anything on it anymore. It's done. It's empty. I'm getting rid of it. That's going. I'm going to give it away for free. Don't want it. Wendy said, get rid of that thing. So that's what the shelf looks like. Wendy's good at organizing stuff. All the records are gone. It's just a lot neater. I got all this stuff on the floor I got to get rid of. My kids are coming for that stuff. And walls are empty. Pictures are gone. I think I would have left another picture. Those are tree ferns. Those are ones I've showed you before. That's a mountain of tree ferns in New Zealand. My friend took that picture. So, all right. Anyway, you guys, I will let you go. It's been a slice. You guys are awesome. Thanks for joining me in the super long live stream on Wendy's channel, Golf Island Rock. And tune in for more videos. She's starting to upload more stuff now because she's actually off work. Her last day was it yesterday or the day before? Anyway, she's done work now. And unless they need her, they'll call her in. So anyway, she's here relaxing. I'm cleaning up the stuff we got to clean up. Hey, Wendy made that. Isn't that cool? Wendy made that in high school. That's made out of clay, that whole thing. And I probably showed you this before. And it's heavy. I had to actually screw it into the studs. But that is all clay. I think she made it in grade 10 or something, grade 11. It's kind of like a sun. And you can see all the pieces of clay she put together. Looks like it's got a crack in it right there. So she made that back in the 1970s. I think it looks pretty cool. She's very artistic gal. So there it is. That's one of Wendy's creations when she was a teenager. And it's big too. So yeah. Are you guys like moving in a few? No, not in a few days. No, we haven't even put our house for sale yet. It's probably more like several months from now. So we're going to move at some point, but we still have to put the house for sale. So we're getting through the immigration stuff first, and then we're going to put the house for sale. So we're still here, Dave. So if you're down in Victoria, come and visit us on Salt Spring Island. All right, guys. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys later. You guys are awesome. And join in the stream. Again, I'll do more streams because soon to be not working and more time for streaming. So thank you. Good thing. Thanks a lot, Alec. Thanks for joining in. And yeah, you will see us. I like White with Dreamy Eyes. You will see us. And we will see you. I'm sure we will. I gotta let this dog in. Where is he? He's still outside barking at something. Kind of like here. We'll go out to the window here. We'll go to the kitchen window. And you know, if you look out the window, it kind of almost looks like you could be in the tropics, right? If you look out that kitchen window, right? Look at that. Pretty wild, eh? And here, it's harder to see there. That's dark, but you can see the lights up the palm tree trunks, right? So anyway, guys, you guys take care, and we will see you next time. Kind of looks like a picture frame, doesn't it? That's Wendy's view every day out the kitchen window. Right there. If you buy this place, every view out of every window is palmy and exotic-y. Cheers. See you, Sandor. See you, everybody in there. Thanks for joining in. And hey, there's some bananas behind me. Night, Alex. Have a good night, everybody. 7:41 p.m. Oh, it is 7:41. Actually, the time does come up in the corner there. Okay. Yeah. Bye-bye. See you, Dave. Have a good night, everybody. I got to get the little dog and bring him in. White with Dreamy Eyes with the eyeball emojis. Cheers to you.